what's up, Crenshaw? How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, sorry, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just my daughter's insisting that I put something for her real quick, so I'm just doing that as I'm listening.
Right, you good. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh
Miss
yeah.
Crenshaw in the building. Hey.
So,
girl.
yeah, did you I don't know what you wanted me to because there's just so much, with this case. There's like a million things I could, touch on or whatever. I don't know if you had a specific thing you wanted me to talk about or that.
Nah, we just want to see your face, girl. That's it.
Right.
Just talk about, whatever.
Yeah. No,
Lakeisha is a person that got a lot of information. I don't know.
It's like my personal opinion on the private investigator, because if we only go back to the beginning of the case, whenever Jamal started to say, he was like, I don't remember if he posted it on a Facebook post or in one of the blog posts when he made that blog. He said that he was going to hire an investigator for his family, if you remember, right?
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, then this PI comes out of nowhere. He says that he's just working pro bono, and it was very, very, very weird to me that he just then was like allegedly not working the case, but he still is, because when you open your eyes and you look for him, he's still there. He's still working the case. I had a conversation with him, and he told me he had a long conversation with me, and the first thing I said to him was, I thought that you weren't even on the. Are you still working? You're not working the case. I gave him information. So I personally wholeheartedly believe that he was hired by Jamal, and for him to have been out there. You said he was out there when?
For what? Damn.
Like, how close, to the beginning of the case did that happen?
Well, it was the only day he came to Cal City. I don't know the exact date. I don't know the exact date, but it was the only time that he came to Cal City, the one that Jamie had set up.
Well, Jamie said when I met her that she said that she talks to him every day, and I said to her, that's weird, right? I said, I thought he doesn't work on the case. I thought he doesn't have anything to do with the case. So why would you be talking to somebody that? I mean, what is there to talk about? If you're not on the case, you have nothing to do with the case anymore. You don't want anything to do with it. Why would he be, in communication with Jamie on a daily basis? There's a lot of suspect things in general when it comes to certain people that have surrounded themselves with the case, yet who have seemed to offer no information or no help for the greater good of the boys when it comes to, making sure that they're found, making sure that they're, things are moving in the right direction. Like, if you really think about it, right? What leads has this, if he's really working on this case, has he followed up on any leads? If so, who's he working for? Because a private investigator that is from the goodness of his heart working pro bono, I would imagine, would be working for the public and would be informing the public of the progress that's being made. Right?
Like I said, you heard the story what I told. Like, he just came, showed up, and got on. So.
And for me, he has to know what people know. You know what I mean? He has to know what people are looking into. He has to know if he was hired by someone, he has to know who to report. What to report to who. I'm sure one of the things that they want to know is who are they looking, where are they looking, stuff like that. So, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, and I've never heard of a private investigator that says, I'm not going to work on this case anymore. I'm done, whatever. But still is, and come on now, Amira.
Yeah, definitely too much BS going on for sure. Anything else you want to say, Lakeisha?
No.
I can't hear you.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Well, that was it, and just tomorrow, sometime, just let me know, and I'll show you that video that I was talking about with the person that comes out on the side, and then also I'll show you.
You found it already, or are you gonna look it up tonight?
No, I'm finna look it up right now.
All right, cool.
Because I know it was on a neighbor's video cam in the daytime on the 19th. When Trezell pulls out of the driveway and he pulls up to the mailbox, then if you look on the camera footage that Jesse uploaded, you can see across the street there's a person that comes out and then walks back away.
That's Mike's footage. That's not Jesse's footage. Jesse's footage was the one. Jesse lived across the street. Mike lived on the same side, but on the other side of that empty lot. So Mike's footage is the only footage we've seen. Here's the messed up part, though. Jesse has footage. Jesse had a ring. I spoke to him as well, and how do I put this? The Trezell story, for a fact, does not align with what Jesse's camera picked up. There are motion censored at his ring was like a motion censored, right? And there was also a motion censored light on the side of the house, Trezell and Jacqueline's house. So anytime that if anybody were to like come out of that gate, that light would turn on. Okay. So Jesse's camera would pick it up. So Jesse's camera picked up Trezell going into the going in and out of the gate. It picked up when the cops showed up. Let me tell you what it didn't pick up. Anything else. Any other unidentified vehicle. It didn't pick up any children, for goddamn sure, right? So we know that the story is false. It's bogus, right? Like we could all agree that the story doesn't align with the footage. Because we would have seen kids, if there was any there, walking in or out of any gate. And we did not. So why Jesse refuses to, in my personal opinion, I think maybe he just didn't really care enough, or didn't even really want to be, involved, and just, decided to, I don't know, not share any of the information and footage. But what we do know, and I do know that even recently, when even Judy Ron mentioned that he also knows that the footage doesn't align with the story. What frustrates me is the fact that at that point in time, you're given a story, there's missing kids, you're lying because it doesn't match up to the truth. There should be an arrest made, or actually in this case too, because it's considered obstruction.
Hey, Crenshaw, real quick though, check this video out, and then you could get up on out of here.
Change must happen. Look, there's kids being trafficked and trapped in a world that you don't think exists. The adults that they trusted to teach them and guide them through life. These people are sick. I look at these pictures of innocent children, not all of them taken, but all
just
of them
trying to figure out what happened. They were only 3 and 4 years old.
You got it right, but you got it wrong. But you got it.
You think you got it right, but you got it wrong. But you got it.
I wanted to give you a little bit more context before I go to that video, just so people understood what was happening there and why it was so so awkward. Is that that was the day that I just went up there myself. I wasn't with anybody. I wasn't bothering anybody. I'm not a very loud or person, so I had found out from one of the neighbors about the fire that they had on June 11th of 2020 in their backyard, right? So I went back by myself, and I was across. So from where that's why you see in the beginning of that video, you see me walking towards her. I had to cross the street because I was outside and talking to somebody that also saw the fire across the street. She came, she must have recognized me, because I had already been the one that found the van seat in the backyard and made the videos, but all of that had already happened. So I was talking to another neighbor, and with his permission, recording the a conversation of him, like letting me know what he witnessed. She came out of her house and walked all the way up to her gate and just stood there like this, staring at me. Made it so uncomfortable that the neighbor said, "Does she not like you or something?" It made, and so I said, "Well, I didn't know she knew who I was, but apparently not." So it seemed like she had something. She wanted to talk, maybe, she had something to say because she was just standing there staring at me. There was nobody else outside of me. The guy I was talking to was across the street. So I don't know if she just came all the way up to the edge of her gate because she wanted to hear what the conversation entailed, or if she thought she was going to intimidate me. I don't know. But then the moment that I walked, towards her, and in as peaceful of a way as I could muster up, just said, "Did you want to, talk about the boys or something?" Or like, that's when Josiah came out of the house and was recording me. And that's why I say, I guess we'll just, film each other since you want to, I mean, I didn't know what she wanted from me. But then when she hit me with that, I was like, okay, that could be taken any one of 5 ways off, But it was, yeah, I do agree with your opinion on what it could possibly mean, for sure, most definitely. However, she still doesn't get a pass if she does know who is involved with where these babies are, and she's still refusing to do anything about it. Does that make it, you know what I mean? Let's say she does know that the Jackie's family is behind all of this. Like, she needs to say something then, because we're talking about babies. We're not talking about,
Yeah, exactly. If you know something, say something.
So anyways, I just want to give the context, but I'm going to go.
Yeah, but all right, Crenshaw, thank you for coming up. It's much love, peace, and blessings.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right.
I'll probably still be listening later, but nice talking to you.
Yeah, I'm about to end it myself in a little bit. But all right, Crenshaw.
Bye.
All righty. Talk to you later.